How are you doing, good viber? How are you? I am well, thank you for asking, and I'm so excited to be doing this pick a card reading for you, fam. So what are we looking at in this pick a card reading? Well, it looks like we're going to be getting an update on how your spiritual mission is going so far, getting some further insights, and hopefully this message will help you as you progress along your spiritual mission, and that is what I'm setting the intention for. If you didn't already know, most of the videos I make, I don't really plan them out before, I just am guided to make them. And I'm feeling guided to check on you and your spiritual mission, see how you're progressing along with that. Of course, it's not about the journey. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So without further ado, let's just get some information, some messages regarding your spiritual mission. And I'm very excited to do today's reading. These are two cards that I have painted a while ago, and I'm going to allow you to just take this moment to choose whichever card you are feeling more drawn to. And without further ado, we have pile 1 and we have pile 2, okay? So pile 1, we're going to start off with you. Pile 2's timestamps below. Hi pile 1, how are you doing? So here is your wonderful card, pile 1, and this beautiful card really reminds me of the divine feminine, okay? And also a sense of security. You guys also might have a lot of fire in your chart, but I'm really getting that there is a sense that you are a very nurturing being. You like to have a strong, solid foundation, of course, and you support others in finding their solid foundation. You are very creative, I'm also getting, and you are shifting a lot of your ancestral lineage at this time. So let's look at what the message for you, group 1. I am creation having fun, parallel lines along I run. Womb of creation, I am come from one. Motherly nature collects all I shun. The cycle of life has only just begun. Beautiful. So for some of you, I'm hearing that this is a time for you to look at the parts of you that you have either been shunning or suppressing. And if you are feeling a little stagnant, then it is time for you to address those energies, because that is supposed to help you move forward. The divine is really getting that your life mission, it is to be fun. It might be for you that your soul might be more on the divine feminine aspect, or lean towards those energies more. I am really getting that your journey, your spiritual mission, or your spiritual journey, it is supposed to be fun, but also there's a sense of newness. I guess newness is the word I'm using. And that is very refreshing that I'm feeling with you. So yeah, along I run, parallel lines, womb of creation. You guys definitely have some very powerful creative energies that want to be expressed and would love to be acted upon. And this also is going to help bring stability to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that will help things move forward in bringing a more stable life for you, if that is something that you are searching for. I'm really getting that you guys are very creative souls, though, and a part of your mission is to have fun, and a part of your mission is to realize the cycle may have just begun. And I'm really just getting with that, like, some of you have not maybe not been aware of your spiritual mission. I mean, your soul was, but your soul you are now, your personality, your ego is being aware and beginning to integrate with that, and this is just the beginning. So I'm hearing, if you guys were aware of, you know, your soul mission, you're going to be getting a lot more information in the future going forward, because this is, again, just the beginning for you guys, and it's supposed to be a very fun journey. Okay, so let's look at the cards we have. Woo! Oh, okay, I'm pulling out some tarot deck cards for you, by the way, and you guys got the Fool, okay? This Fool is representing you, and what a wonderful, beautiful card to get when we're talking about our soul mission and our soul journey, okay? Because the Fool is really about starting again, starting anew, having bright, bushy eyes, and going through life with this childlike mindset, if you will. And I'm really getting that you guys are much like the Fool, because in the sense you are looking up to the skies, you are trusting in the universe, and more importantly, with the Fool, I'm seeing that there is a sense where, you know, the Fool is actually walking off the edge of a cliff, but they're doing it with such faith and trust in the divine that they will be all right. And this is, you know, what they are doing, that they go for it. And this is really refreshing again for you, group 1. And I keep getting the word refreshing, renewed, and it really seems that you guys are creating something that is new, that is going to help innovate the world in a way. And your perspective, the way that you look at things, is very fresh. It's very, I won't say never been seen before, but it's almost like a child, like seeing through, you know, seeing the world for the first time. With the Fool being the number 0, I'm also seeing that this is, for me, the number 0 is like the womb of creation. It is the creation. It's like the egg of what is to come. And this, again, I'm seeing you have such an immense potential, my friend. It is insane how strong this potential is, I'm seeing. And I like, potential is the word that's coming to mind, but there's just so much power in you that is wanting to be expressed and for you to create in a fun way. I am come from 1, okay? I am come from 1. You are that zeroing point right now in your spiritual mission, whether you've been aware of it for a while or you are just being more familiar with it. I'm really getting that you are almost starting anew in a way. You are getting new eyes, you're getting a new perspective, because over here we have the Hanged Man, okay? And the Hanged Man is all about getting a new perspective. Yesterday before my class, I hung myself upside down just to get the blood rushing into my head and to elongate my spine. And I'm getting, for you, maybe standing upside down also might be something that you want to look into or try. But more importantly, the Hanged Man, which is number 12, and 12 is also associated very powerfully with the constellations as well as the 12 chakras. 12 is also associated with the 12 disciples. So there's a lot of different, 12 is a very significant number, and when you put 2 and 1 together, you get 3, and 3 is, again, the feminine number of creation. 3 is associated with the Empress. And I have one more card here, and I'm like getting flabbergasted, because you guys, I'm just so happy with I guess this reading so far and what is coming out. You guys are definitely, your perspective is changing on possibly what your spiritual mission was. If you had any ideas of what it was, you're seeing that it wasn't as you had seen, and that it is something that is different. And wow, so interesting, really interesting. From the Fool to the Hanged Man, it looks like you guys kind of know what you were doing, that you were starting with fresh eyes, but really fresh new eyes that allowed you to not only change your perspective, but everyone who looked at you would also question their perspectives because of how powerful you were able to do that. When it comes to your soul mission, though, I'm feeling that you guys might have felt stagnant, and that was for you to regenerate, to begin again, okay? So if you were feeling like, you know, you weren't really getting in touch with your soul mission, that was all a part of it, okay? And the last card that really came out for you is the Four of Swords in reverse. And this card in the upright is all about resting and meditating on what you should do next, what your next solid move is. But I'm really getting drawn to like the box that he's resting on, and I don't know, the box that's in this card. And I just really feel like a big part for this resting period was for your stability, for structure in your life. And now you're having the opportunity to really move forward cautiously, you know, thinking before you act, and really understanding where you are going. I'm getting that you are a very wise fool, if we will. Okay, you have an understanding, and your soul wanted to reintroduce its mission to you in a way that would change your perspective and also allow you to calculate your movements going forward, calculate what you are going to say, what you are going to think about this soul mission, okay? And moving forward, you are changing a lot of mindsets surrounding your soul mission. Okay, and all right, so we also have the back of deck energy, which is the Eight of Rods. So please expect things to start moving a bit more quickly if they have been feeling stagnant for you, and that's kind of the energy I'm getting. But I'm getting with the Fool and the Hanged Man, and of course the Four of Swords, that things they were at a standstill for a while for your personality to really integrate with your soul in a way that it could move forward and really change your perspective so that you could most effectively pursue your soul mission. That's really what I'm getting with this. So with the Eight of Rods, though, the momentum is absolutely picking up. So your soul mission, the things that your body is supposed to be doing to help align itself with your soul mission, please expect that momentum to start increasing and gaining more and more momentum. And I'm getting with the Fool, the analogy that they're giving me is that imagine the Fool is like a ball and they're walking off that cliff, right? Well, you're like a ball that is rolling down a hill, and that's the kind of momentum that they're kind of giving me here. Yeah, they're definitely giving me some like woo, okay? And I know it's going down, but I don't really see it in that way. It's more of the momentum, the velocity, the speed that is picking up, okay? And that's why they're wanting you to just move forward, be aware of the choices you're making, the things that you're saying, and make sure that it is helping, it's enforcing you and stabilizing you in a way. Because I'm seeing a lot of red in all of these cards, as well as green in all of them. So really tapping into, grounding into your heart absolutely is going to help you guys. So without further ado, fam, I'm going to just grab a overall deck message for you so we can get a little bit more insight. But yeah, okay, so this period was to help you rest, but things are definitely, they're growing, and we had a couple cards fall out, but we're taking this one. So your card says, bubbling up. Yes, it's overflowing my cup. What was inside is now bubbling up. I can see all the old that sat at the bottom of the sea, and now I'm letting go of all that does not serve me. What I see now will remain in the past, free of the old burden at last. Whew, what I see now will remain in the past, free of the old burden at last. Wow, so if you guys did have something that was heavy weighing on your conscious or heart, moving forward, acknowledge that, but change your perspective on what it means, because your spiritual mission, I'm seeing, it's just beginning, fam. It really is. Things are going to be picking up very quickly for you, though. And with the Hanged Man, I'm seeing that a lot of perspectives are going to change, and that is a great thing. That's a wonderful thing and really beautiful. So nurture yourself, nurture your heart. Last card to send you on your way is from my ancestors messages deck, and you guys got Clear. And Clear says, I become quite clear on what I want to focus on. The end of the grunt. I love the truth here in all her root. Whoo! And notice how the truth is referred to as a her in this, because I'm really getting feminine energy for you guys, whether you're male or female. I'm really getting that your soul holds a very feminine, nurturing, creative, flowing energy. And with this card being clear, I'm getting that you guys have cleared a lot of energies that needed to be cleared for your soul mission to, I mean, your soul mission was always taking place, but now for you to be more aware, and as you really pursue consciously your soul mission, I'm seeing that a lot of energies were cleared for you to see that. And this is just the beginning. A lot of things are definitely gaining momentum for you guys. So without further ado, if you like this video, then press the thumbs up so I know so and can continue to make more videos like this one. Without further ado, fam, I'd love to know what parts resonated with you in the comments down below. And of course, hit subscribe if you haven't already, fam, so I know so and can continue to make more videos just like this one. So without further ado, I'll see you in the next video. Whew, that was a wonderful reading. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now let's go to group number 2. How are you doing, group 2? How are you? So here's your wonderful card, group number 2. And there we go. Yes. I was holding it upside down. But anyways, let's move on into your reading and what the card message says. Before I go into it, I'm getting fairies. They want to come out very strongly. So if you feel connected to fairies or forest nymphs or any kind of magical forest creature, I'm really getting that strong with this card here, group 2. So without further ado, you also might have a very strong connection with the trees, which is wonderful. I love the trees. Anyways, let us move on to your reading to see how your spiritual mission is going and what messages would like to come out for you. So, your card says, wondering finally, bringing me a sign. My love is what I search for. Old limits fall behind. My heart holds the cure. For all I care and bind, releasing old mistakes now and quieting my mind. Whew, yes, beautiful. There's just a sense of peace with you, group 2. There's such a sense of calmness. My heart holds secure, for all I care and bind. There's a sense of calmness, but also almost like internal anger, if you will, okay? There's like a internal anger for the things that you have felt oppressed or binded to. And your heart holds secure, as the card suggests. And I think a part of your soul mission is acknowledging that. You might have been the one oppressing yourself with the beliefs that you were feeding energy into. And, you know, the card just flew. Okay, card just flew out of my hands. Let me grab it real fast. You guys, there's the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups for me is all about communication, but not just communication. It's about emotionally conveying your feelings in an intimate way to one another. And this could have to do with a partner. If you're in a relationship, this could absolutely have to do with them. If not, this could also have to do with communicating to the divine. This could also have to do with communicating with your inner self, okay? The more important aspect of this card is that your soul is wanting to communicate with you, okay? Your soul mission is something that I'm seeing is meant to heal people. It's meant to give you confidence. It's meant to be heart-filled and produce this feeling of like your heart is rising, like it's flying. And for you, you need to understand that communicating with your soul to understand your soul mission is important during this time. I am getting very big time that this has to do with you communicating directly to your soul about your soul mission, okay? That is what I'm really getting with this, okay? And that could mean through people. You hear something, have a conversation with someone, and it directly ties to your soul mission, or you have a conversation with the creator and it directly ties in your soul mission, or you have a conversation with a tree. It really could be anything, any kind of communication that is heartfelt, that is meant to help guide you towards your soul mission. My heart has a cure now, and I'm really getting with this, with the two snakes and the lion and the wings, that is a part of the cure. This communication, this heartfelt, intimate communication with self is a part of the cure, okay? Be honest. I'm getting that. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. That is a part of your spiritual mission. It's a part of making life easier for yourself as well. Wow. My heart holds secure now. Releasing old mistakes now. Okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles, releasing old mistakes now, that's the line that they're telling me to focus on with her. So in the past, I'm getting that you guys, when it came to feeling stable in this reality, feeling like you were prosperous in your spiritual mission, you might have been focusing a little bit too much on the external reality. And now is the time to really go in honestly and communicate with your soul, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles, she is the queen of the physical realm, of the earthly realm, okay? Of all abundant things that are here physically on earth. And I'm getting that you guys were paying attention. This came in reverse, but they're telling me to read it both upright, but acknowledge that the reversal, releasing old mistakes now, might have been with mistakenly finding your worth in that external environment, mistakenly feeling like your soul mission was very much tied to whatever you're physically wanting to create. But there seems to be some internal communication that has to happen between you and your soul during this time. Not saying that it is a bad thing to want, you know, your soul mission to play out in the physical realm, but there seems to be more. I keep looking at the rabbit, so there could be something to do with fertility here. There could be something to do with more of life, okay, life-giving processes. Maybe even just with animals in general, being, you know, aware of the animals around you. Really take that as you will. Each person is going to interpret the rabbit differently, but releasing old mistakes now, maybe even holding on to the rabbit and not letting it go and letting it flow, and quieting my mind. Can we get one more for group 2? Oh, or 2. That works. Yes, that works. Okay, so before I look at these, I reveal to you these 2 cards that came out. And ooh, you guys got one more card then. Group 1, but whatever. We have the Queen of Swords as our back of deck final energy. So with the Queen of Swords, I'm really seeing that quieting my mind is the line that I'm focusing on for this. Quieting my mind with the Queen of Swords, you guys. Really tapping into your heart, quieting that mind, and very powerful energy I'm getting. You guys are not, this is not your first time going through your soul mission, okay? You are old souls. My love is what I search for. I'm seeing that you might be loving the physical a bit too much. That's what the soul, this is what I'm hearing, okay? And I'm sorry to call you out if this resonates with you, but yeah. And there seems to be a needing to really go deep within yourself and communicate with your soul about this. The Queen of Swords for me is reminding of her analytical yet soft nature, where she can understand what you are thinking and, you know, feel it with her heart, feel and understand that, and be able to communicate her side of things as well in a very stable manner. So I'm getting for you that there's almost like with both of these queens, and before I go on any further, with both of these queens, it's like you guys need to talk to your mental and physical selves, okay? Your mental and physical selves need to be able to communicate clearly with one another. And a part of your soul mission, a part of that, you know, your path is being able to effectively communicate so both of these fields work in harmony with one another, and they're both being heard out. They're both being able to effectively communicate to help uplift you and your soul. And then we have 2 cards for clarifiers, and we have the Devil in reverse, and we have the Ace of Swords, and this is wonderful energy, because you know what this is for me? With the Queen of Swords also being here, you know, let's just pretend that's her sword, okay? And she takes this sword and she just cuts off those shields, right? And I love using the cards to act out what I'm feeling the messages are. But yeah, so I'm seeing that you, my friend, your soul is rejoicing. An epiphany of sorts is coming. You are leaving old limits behind, okay? They are falling behind, whether you like it or not. It is time for you to communicate. What parts have you been holding on that maybe you didn't want to let go of? You were focusing too much on the physical, perhaps, or, you know, an aspect in this physical 3D world, and now your soul is wanting you to release it. Okay, it's not even wanting you, it is showing you that it is releasing. If you're watching this, then just know that you have some major blockages, or something that was really tempting you and really holding you down is releasing now. And with the Ace of Swords, good job with creating those boundaries, good job with using your mind and allowing that epiphany to come through for you to understand the message that was there. Okay, for you guys, I'm getting right now, your soul is going through almost like a rebirth or a shedding of an old skin. Yes, like a butterfly, you're coming out of your cocoon, like you're cutting through that old cocoon to really blossom and show what you know now, show what you are here to communicate honestly with yourself and others about, you know, what you have cut off, what you have released. And I would obviously love to know in the comments what you have released, what this Devil in reverse energy was for you, and the epiphany that followed through to help you release it, okay? Because that is what's coming for you, group 2, and your soul is just rejoicing. Your soul is absolutely feeling victorious when you know, took matters into your own hands, when you effectively communicated what was on your heart in a grounded way, when you were honest with yourself and you were just honest with what was coming through. And if you were feeling a bit obsessive in the physical realm and feeling like your soul mission was not worth pursuing if it didn't have that physical tie, I'm seeing that is ending, or, you know, you're just tapping into this new level of blossoming. Blossoming is the word I'm using, because this is really beautiful. Like, the energies that we are seeing here, group 2, is incredible. It is incredible. So your soul on this mission, it's shedding some heavy stuff. So give yourself some time to think. Just clear your mind. Go outside. Hug a tree. Talk to the tree, you know. Really communicate what you're feeling, because I can only imagine you might be feeling some crazy stuff. And here is your overall deck message card. And this is a picture of an ancestor that wanted to show themselves. So cool. And your card says, know what you have to do. You know how you are at night when all is tucked out of sight. You ask for your true heart's light to foster you all through the night. A glow is here and now, birthed from the heart's core. Bright light that shows the way I adore. I ask to keep this light with me once more. Continue to plant the seeds my heart's trees bore, knowing they are pure. Heart's trees pure. Those are your trees of the heart, okay? Your heart's tree is blooming, it's blossoming. Your heart is becoming a big old tree, okay, group? I'm getting so passionate about this. But yeah, my heart holds secure. And then we have in this card, yeah, you ask for your heart's light to foster you all through the night. A glow here, birth from your heart's core. Okay, there is this cure. Okay, there's something in your soul that is now showing out to you. It is communicating with you. It is wanting you to use this sword of your heart to cut off anything that was not helping you, not serving you. Because guess what? You are stepping into a new chapter of your soul mission, and oh my goodness, your heart is growing. I just can't get over it. It's so beautiful. Like, you are like a little forest in your heart, and you are finding the parts. That was a whole lot of cards. Okay, fam. Ancestors, what you doing? What you doing? Okay. So I grabbed the card from my overall deck messages deck to end today's reading. But oh my gosh, I'm so happy. This is so beautiful messages. So you guys have a give. Give says, given the glow of the moon, you will get what you have given soon. So give what you love to you and choose to lose the things that no longer do to gain the truth that is due. Ooh, give what you love and choose to lose the things that no longer do. You're losing that. And guess what? You're gaining the truth that is due. There's epiphanies happening for you. Expect epiphanies. Communicate with your soul and expect to grow immensely mentally from that conversation with your soul, okay? Because you absolutely have some wonderful things your soul wants to communicate with you during this time, and it is going to help you immensely as you are growing this garden in your heart. So if you like that video, then press that thumbs up right now so I know so and can continue to make more videos like this one. I want to say thank you so much for spending time in the space with me and learning a little bit about what our soul mission is and what's going on with that. So thank you so much again, fam, for joining me. If you like this video, you already know what to do, and if you haven't already subscribed, then hit the subscribe and join the Good Vibes Delivery family. I'm not even gonna try to, yeah, and you can comment down below if you would like, but other than that, have an amazing day.